Hi everyone, I'm Inaya and welcome back to Circle of Life with Inaya, the space where we untangle life's challenges together and find real practical ways to feel better every single day. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found us. On this channel, we dive into topics that help you grow, heal, and thrive, no matter where you are on your journey. Today, we're talking about something that sneaks up on almost everyone at some point: burnout. You might have heard the word tossed around, but what does it really mean for you? And more importantly, is there a way to stop burnout before it even starts? That's exactly what we're going to explore together. Because you deserve to feel energized and excited about your life, not just dragging yourself from one day to the next. Let's be real. Burnout doesn't just happen overnight. It's like a slow leak in your energy tank. At first, you might just feel a little more tired than usual, maybe a bit less excited about things you used to love. But if you ignore those early signs, that leak can turn into a full-blown breakdown mentally, physically, and emotionally, and I don't want that for you. So today, I'm sharing some simple, doable tricks that can help you keep burnout far, far away from your life. The first thing I want you to know is that burnout is not a sign of weakness or failure. It's actually your mind and body's way of saying, hey, something needs to change. And the good news is, you can make those changes before things get out of hand. One of the best ways to do this is by building tiny daily rituals that help you let go of stress. I'm not talking about hour-long routines or anything fancy. Even just a few minutes spent journaling, meditating, or simply sitting quietly can help your brain reset. For me, there are mornings when I only have time to scribble down one thought in my journal. But that little act helps me clear my mind and start the day fresh. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Inaya, I barely have time to brush my teeth, let alone meditate. Trust me, I get it. There was a time when my schedule was so packed that I felt like I was running on autopilot, but I started setting aside just 3 minutes each morning, literally 3 minutes, to close my eyes and focus on my breathing. At first, it felt awkward, but after a week, I noticed I was less snappy and more focused. That tiny pause made a huge difference, and it can for you too. Another trick that's changed my life is learning to set boundaries. This one can be tough, especially if you're someone who loves to help others or feels guilty saying no. But here's the thing. Every time you say yes to something you don't have energy for, you're saying no to your own well-being. I had a friend who always volunteered for every project at work, thinking it would make her look good. But after a few months, she was so run down that she started making mistakes and feeling resentful. When she finally started saying no to extra tasks, not only did her energy come back, but people respected her more for being honest about her limits. Setting boundaries isn't about shutting people out. It's about making sure you have enough to give, both to others and to yourself. Let's talk about breaks. And I don't mean just scrolling through your phone for 5 minutes between meetings. I mean real breaks that pull you out of your routine and give your brain a chance to recharge. Even if you can't take a full day off, try to carve out a few hours every week to do something completely different. Maybe it's a walk in the park, cooking a meal you love, or just lying on your bed listening to music. These moments of true rest help refill your energy tank so you're not running on empty. If you can, plan a longer break every few months, even if it's just a weekend unplugged from work and screens. You'll be amazed at how much lighter you feel. Movement is another simple but powerful tool. I'm not saying you need to hit the gym every day or run marathons. Just moving your body in a way that feels good, like stretching, dancing, or a quick walk can shake off stress and boost your mood. Sometimes, when I'm feeling stuck or drained, I'll just put on my favorite song and dance around my living room. It sounds silly, but it works. Movement helps your brain release chemicals that make you feel happier and more relaxed, and it can break up the monotony of a long day. Now, I know life can get so busy that even these small steps can feel like a lot. Maybe you're thinking, I've tried before, but I always fall back into old habits. If that's you, here's my advice. Start with just one thing. Pick the trick that feels easiest and do it for a week. Don't worry about being perfect. If you miss a day, that's okay. Just start again tomorrow. And if you ever feel like you're slipping toward burnout, reach out for support. Talk to a friend, a family member, or even a professional. You don't have to handle everything on your own. So, here's what I want you to do. Choose one simple trick from today's video and give it a try. Maybe it's a 3-minute breathing break, saying no to one extra task, or taking a real break this weekend. Notice how it makes you feel, and let yourself celebrate even the smallest wins. Your energy and happiness are worth protecting, and you have the power to keep burnout at bay. Thank you so much for spending this time with me on Circle of Life with Inaya. If you found these tips helpful, please subscribe and join our community for more real-life advice and inspiration. And before you go, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's one thing you're going to do this week to beat burnout before it starts? Let's share our ideas and support each other. Remember, you don't have to wait until you're exhausted to make a change. Start small, stay consistent, and watch how your energy and joy grow. I'm cheering you on, always.